When you go from doing the work to leading the work, you have to influence it, you have to inspire it, and that's a really tough challenge. My name is Andrea Albright. I'm the Executive Vice President for Sourcing for Walmart. Some of my early influences that have had the most impact on my career, I'd definitely say my father. He worked in retail for 21 years, actually at Walmart. So that can't not have an impact on how you view the world and how you shape your career. I didn't choose supply chain, I would say. It chose me over time. When you're doing so many different things at a company like Walmart, all roads lead to the different operating functions that we have inside of the company. So I've been really blessed to kind of follow that path with merchandising, with HR, with our food business, and now in the sourcing and supply chain side. It's kind of one of those core things that you have to do inside of the company to really deeply understand how it works. What prompted me to make a change, anytime I changed my career, it's usually around what are the skill sets and the behaviors I need to learn to continue to be successful and hit my career goals in the future. And so in this role, it was international. It was pretty wide range of legal and tax exposure and experiences with different offices around the world. I also had the opportunity to deeply understand our markets and our supply chain, where things come from, the raw materials, the challenges with regeneration in a way that I wouldn't have if I had stayed inside of merchandising. So for me, there was a massive skill set opportunity for me to learn and lead a really big team around the world. I think one of the biggest challenges that most leaders have in their careers, when you go from doing the work to leading the work, you're rewarded for what you can execute and the tactics that you deliver, and you're graded on your KPIs. When you actually have to shift and do that with a team, that becomes really, really hard because you're no longer rewarded for actually doing the work. You have to influence it, you have to inspire it, and that's a really tough challenge. I'm still learning every single day. Oh gosh, what are the milestones and achievements that I'm most proud of in my career? I'd have to say it's the talent that I've seen build their own careers and progress. The people I've seen get promoted, the people I've seen conquer really hard projects. Just having the ability to be a piece of their journey and maybe inspire them some way, shape, or form, or have something to do with their development. That's what I'll leave whenever I'm done, whenever I retire. It'll be the people that I'm leaving behind and the careers that they're building. I've had quite a few mentors and people that I look up to that have definitely shaped my career. My father is definitely one of them. He's had a massive influence on my career, and I got to see his journey in retail at a really young age. I would also add Greg Ferran. He was an incredible retailer and really somebody who inspired me and was a huge part of my journey as I became an officer inside of Walmart. The way that he could talk to a cashier and an associate, inspire them for the future, get into the details at such a granular level. And I absolutely loved that there was no distinction between the way he would talk to a cashier or an Uber driver to how he would talk to his executives or his direct reports or his peer set. That was one of my favorite qualities. I get asked a lot about how I manage my work-life balance, and my answer is probably not one that everybody would agree with, but I don't. I think that balance is kind of a bit of a misnomer, and there are times where you need to be more present at home, and then there's times where you need to be more present at work. And so this myth of everything being equal is just not real for me, and I'm kind of done trying to make it balanced. I'm unapologetic in that I'm going to be where I need to be in that time, and there are things that I use as stress relievers. I love to run, I love to cook with my family. The advice I'd give to people just starting out in their career is to enjoy the journey more. It's really easy to get caught up in the day-to-day and the trying to progress and am I moving fast enough, and you'll miss the people, you'll miss the adventures, you'll miss the fun times around it. It's stressful, it's hard, but don't forget to enjoy the journey.